Welcome, Kieran Harper from the North Melbourne Football Club. I talked a bit, as we welcome you, Harps, about the fact that there's a bit of swagger, which is fantastic, because the one thing I reckon, Plough, about young blokes when they come into footy is they've now got a bit of presence. It doesn't matter how much or little footy they've played, and I reckon it helps them get their first couple of games played really well. How did you find your first entry into footy?
Oh, it was pretty hard, really. First game against Port Adelaide, good to get the first win for North Melbourne, but the step up from VFL is immense, really. So it was pretty hard to sort of pick up the intensity, but like 5 games now under my belt, hopefully, sets me in good stead.
And he didn't play yesterday. I was actually standing next to the coach when he wandered up on Friday, and he was looking a bit flat, Dicko, because 23rd man, and I think Scotty said a really good thing, and that is that it's a very, very good North Melbourne side if we can leave Kieran Harper out. So you won't be far away from your next game, I don't reckon.
Yeah, look, hopefully I'm getting a game soon, but like as you said, the 22 that's playing now is a very good 22, so I'm not really complaining about a spot, so I just hopefully work hard in VFL and get my spot back.
And yesterday's game, you said you watched it from the stands. How did you read it? Obviously a bit of an arm wrestle for most of the game, and it only took probably to the last quarter to kick away, so you put up a pretty good fight, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. They first quarter sort of killed them a bit with kicking 8 points, but North did really well to sort of hold the structures and that sort of stuff to keep in it, and luckily kicked away with some good plays late in the last quarter.
And your good players are playing well. I mean, that always helps. Wells' first half was magnificent, and I thought halves, again, late in the game, he just willed us over the line.
Yeah, Wells has been outstanding this year. It's amazing just to watch him at training, just the things he does, and Boomer, he's just one of the great leaders of the AFL, so it's good to have those people in your team.
And you yourself, Kieran, your highlights for the year, we love when the player actually comes in and talks himself up, but I reckon you've been fantastic, mate. Obviously having an opportunity in developing your game a little bit more.
No, I won't talk myself up. It's been a good start, so 5 games under my belt now, so that should hold me in good stead for a few more games later in the year. But as I said, work hard in the VFL and hopefully get that opportunity again.
What's the most demanding thing about AFL footy these days?
Probably just backing up game after game. I've been lucky enough to have 2 weeks off in the last 4 weeks, so that's going to really help me in the later half of the season to really push on and hopefully have that fitness to sort of push through the second half of the season.
Now, Kieran, this time last year you're playing national championships, so they're on at the moment. The Vic Metros play today. Let's have a look at some special vision of you making a name for yourself at the under-18 level. What are your memories of that? What did you learn out of those championships?
Well, the probably biggest thing was just the travel, learning how to cope with travelling and that sort of stuff, and just the intensity that's like lifted from TAC Cup footy, and then you go and play state footy. It's a good stepping stone into VFL and AFL footy.
Don't worry, Dicko, when we saw that vision, geez, there were some excited boys at Arden Street.
I bet. You had an outstanding carnival. One thing about the championships I watched yesterday, the best thing about that is the kids are just let to play. There's no zoning, no press or anything like that. It's just free-for-all footy, and I mean, it's just great to watch.
Like, it's a bit hard to, with a month into the leading up, you can't really set too much structures and that sort of stuff, and so it's pretty basic football. It's just play and just play what you can.